York City. It is 12:36 a.m. and we are doing another live stream a little bit earlier tonight. We have a golden show tonight, guys. As you guys can see, golden. Waiting for some people to drop in the room. I'm sure Joseph will be the first person, but I could be wrong. Club going up on a Tuesday. Got your girl in a cotton sheet Tuesday. Hey, what's going on, Jeff? What's going on, Transient? Good to see you guys. Yes, sir. You are first, Jeff. Man, Jeff, you got some raunchy comedy on your channel. That's all I can say. Oh, man. It's all good. It's all good. You should do some more precious metal content, Jeff. I mean, it's up to you, man. I don't like to tell people what to do, but it'd be nice to see some more of those PMs. What's going on, Transient? Where are you at these days? Crisscross in the US. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. we're gonna we're gonna have some Bundy tonight. We're gonna finish up the Bundy from Australia. Underproofed rum. Showing my silver and precious metals. Wait, let me see. I got no subs. Bad jokes. I got 500 subs. I get it. I get it, Jeff. It ain't easy. It ain't easy having a precious metals channel. I know Transient started his channel before mine, and he still hasn't broken 1,000. So it is what it is. You know, I'm not monetized. I hardly have anyone watching my channel, if you could believe it. LA. You see any of those ice rallies, Transient? You see any ICE agents out there? Yeah, I know it's a tough business. I'm thinking about not making any more content myself. I'm thinking about maybe just doing some live streams from now on. I don't know. It's a tough business being a YouTuber. It ain't easy. That's for sure. I don't do it. I mean, I know a lot of people who have gotten monetized, and I'm really happy for them. But I've been on this thing. It's just my channel's like what, fourth birthday or something, and yeah, I'm not monetized. And even if I was monetized, I'd be donating most of the proceeds to giveaways, which kind of sucks, because I don't want the money. I just want to give it away. So it is what it is. Yeah, I like live streams too. It gives you a chance to chat with the community. People chat with other people. Maybe they haven't seen someone in a while. So I really like the live stream format a lot as well. No ice, just homeless. Oh, what's that place in Skid Row? Is that what it is? Skid Row out there? Man, that's terrible. You think New York is bad? You would never see something like that in New York City. I mean, you see some homeless people, but they don't live in an encampment like that. I've never seen that here. That's just terrible. Yeah, I'd never want to live in Cali, to be honest. I mean, there's some beautiful parts of California, but it has a lot of issues. A lot of issues. But I wouldn't mind taking a visit, just to go uh, on a vacation or something for a couple weeks. Ice in my glass. That's right. Got some ice. Ice, ice, baby. Cheers. Mm. Yeah, so I got work tomorrow, but it's basically, I got some training I gotta complete, which I'll probably be done by Wednesday the latest. So then I have some other training for the client I'm probably gonna have to do, but I gotta wait till I get access to that. So for the next month or so, I'm really not gonna be doing too much. So I can kind of slack off right now. Hey, what's going on, Mo Silver? Good to see you. Lane McGowan, good to see you. I'm doing okay. I'm good. I'm good. I hope you're good. Thank you. I appreciate that, Lane. What's going on? SBS in the hizzy, fo shizzy, my nizzy. Mr. and Mrs. West Texas, good to see you guys. I was hoping you guys would go live tonight, but I should have asked you in the average Joe slash Vegas slash Emperor Wings live stream tonight. What's going on here? Well, I'm a precious metals and coin channel, so mostly talk about bullion, precious metals, coins, stuff like that. But I mean, we pretty much talk about anything on this channel. Anything pretty much goes. So I'm just chilling tonight. You got a show tonight, SBS, right? It's gonna be in what? So that's in a few hour in like an hour and 15 minutes, right? So I gotta make this only an hour and 15 minutes. Who else is in here? What's going on, Broken Nomad? Yeah, ancient coins are pretty cool. I really like the history. I don't really collect too many ancient coins. I have one ancient coin, similar to what Mr. and Mrs. West Texas just got. Um, from the Holy Land, I got a little coin, graded, same thing as them. So I got a few ancient coins. I got some Roman coins, I think. So yeah, I don't really collect too many ancient coins, but I really like the history aspect of ancient coins. Taking it easy weekend was nuts. Do you give people mod if it's fun? Yeah, I do eventually. I mean, this is your first time in here. I don't really know you, so no offense to you, but it's like for everybody. If I see people repeatedly in here, then maybe I'll mod them up. So I pretty much, unless if I don't really know you that well, I don't really give out the mod right away. So I hope you can understand that. Okay, cool. So what's everyone up to tonight? I'm just chilling tonight, sipping on some Bundaberg Australian rum, just chilling out. As I was saying earlier, I got a little bit of training tomorrow for work. I don't really have much to do, so I could afford to take it easy tonight. Yeah, I could just I just have some training I gotta finish up. So just sitting here with my dog. Cool. What type of dog do you have? Where are you from, Lane? I'm curious. Oh, oh, you postponed it? You postponed your show? It was supposed to be tonight at 11, right? Damn, man. I guess since you sold that 100-ounce bar, you don't really gotta work as hard anymore, right? My dad would say you're sitting on your laurels. Just seeing what people doing, kind of just like people's vids and Sunday. I meant sun. I don't know what that means, but sun like S. Oh, sub. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. Reflecting on my poor but necessary decision of selling silver under $40 an ounce this weekend. Yeah, man, I got some steals from you this weekend. I just hope they actually hit my PO box. If those things you sent out a month ago don't hit my PO box by the time I get your other package, it said Thursday. probably gonna have to open up another request, man. I'm sorry to do it, but um, I'm probably gonna have to open it up with Whatnot and with the USPS because this is just crazy already. It's all good, Lane. I'm Douglas too. Fun time. I had Bundy was in Brisbane on St. Patrick's Day. Nice, Mr. West Texas. That's awesome. I'd love to go to the Gold Coast one of these days. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go all over Australia. So it'd be cool to see people from the community and to just like chill in Australia. Gotta do Whatnot. Get that money back, bro. It is time. Yeah. You know that other one that I opened up? They actually gave me like $100 back. So I don't know if you want if you want some of that. So I kind of double dipped. I got my money back from Whatnot and I got money back from the post office. So yeah. Yeah, I know. You gotta wait at least 15 days though. But yeah, I know they have up to a certain time. I think they give you up to like what 40 days or 30 days. It hasn't been 30 days yet, so I'm gonna check it tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna open it up tomorrow. So I should be good. Yeah, yeah, cool. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not trying to scam anyone. I'm just not getting my damn packages. And you saw that weird message that they had where they like inspected it or stopped it or some shit. I don't know what the hell's going on with the mail. Um, I don't know. I go live pretty frequently. I'd say like at least once a week I try to go live. I've been sick the last couple of weeks, but I'm good. So I don't know. I'm just chilling tonight. So mm, it really depends. I don't have any schedule. I don't go. I go live whenever I want. Hey man, I subscribe. I'm wanting to learn about coins and bullion, so I'll check you out. Appreciate that, Broken Nomad. Thank you. Thank you so much. I've been watching Silver Sent Out since August 4th. I have tracking on it. Still hasn't been delivered. Jeff, what you want to do is, if it's through USPS, they only give you a certain amount of time to. Basically, what you have to do is you have to open up a claim on it and you have to initiate a search request. So it's two different things you have to do, and you only have a limited amount of time to do it in. I'm not sure if it's 30 or 40 days, but I don't think it's more than like 40 days or 45 days they give you. So you really need to, put in that request ASAP. And usually USPS only covers up to $100. So if it's more than that, or maybe they'll give you 100 and whatever plus the shipping. So yeah, you really need to open up a case for that if it's through the post office because yeah, yeah. I mean, it's it's already like the second or third time. You know what happened with SBS? I ordered something and I got it 9 months later, guys. Not no joke. I looked at the. He was like what is this? I didn't send you out anything recently, and he said to look at the date, and I looked at it, and it was like from 9 months prior. I'm like, where the hell did my package stay for 9 months? It was really strange. So I don't know if it's because you're sending it in those little packages, if they're getting caught in the sorting machine or something. But yeah, appreciate that, Lane McGowan. Thank you so much. Pretty sure everyone in here is, or they are now as of tonight. So yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the post office. I'm having too many things lost lately, and I'm really ticked off because a few months back I sold something, right? I sold a watch, and I don't know why I decided to give it to a mailman who I don't know, and lo and behold, the person never got the watch, and I did the right thing. I had to refund them, and that comes out of my pocket, unfortunately. You could open up a case, and I only got $100 back, but the watch was like $350. So yeah, I'm out like 250. So it really sucks, but nothing I could do. Nothing I could do about that. All right, appreciate it. Thank you so much, Lane. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, what's going on, Check? Good to see you. What's going on down there in Austin area? If you are there, just chilling tonight. Doing my live a little bit earlier tonight, so I don't know if you want to go live, Mister and Mrs. West Texas. Let me know because I'll be happy to get off of here. Because I don't know if you guys were planning on going live tonight. So just let me know. keep keeping Austin weird. Yeah, my friend, she's in Marble Falls, and she don't like to go into Austin too much anymore. It's not the same as it used to be years ago. So yeah, what's that street, Sixth Street or something in Austin? They got all the live music and stuff. I have 4 local coin stores near me. I prefer just to walk in and buy my own silver. Don't like to go through the mail. Yeah, I mean, I buy from Silver Bar Stacker. He has his own store, and he also does Whatnot. So I mean, it's kind of hard to get some of these vintage silver items. So I like to support him, and I don't know. It's just been really hard for me to get vintage lately. The last year or so, I haven't been able to get too much in person. So you're very fortunate if you have some vintage dealers for you for silver. That's great. West Texas has a good cooking show. Yeah, they do it every weekend. I've been watching them pretty much most of the time. Almost every Sunday, I watch them, and they're just an awesome, couple, and always fun and enjoyable watching them cook. So I really like their channel, especially their live streams. So yep, they make some really good, mostly Tex-Mex food. I see, which is awesome. Some of my favorite food, even though I don't eat meat. They make some really great stuff. I won't be in Austin proper long. Moving to the hills outside of Austin. The hill country you're going to check. Yeah, that's where my friend is. So she's out in Marble Falls. So it's like a little west. It's about an hour west of Austin. So yeah, I don't know. They got some weird names out there for some cities. Bee Cave, Texas. there's like a dime box, Texas or something. I don't know where it's not in Austin area, but somewhere it's called like Dime Box, Texas. Amarillo, Texas, which is basically like what red in Spanish. So red Texas. Yeah, some they have what is it, Blanco, Texas? That's like white. White Texas. Yeah, they got some interesting names for places in Texas. Not even bacon. Nope, nope. Unless it's soy bacon. I gave up meat about a little more than 10 years ago because for health reasons. I have a family history of heart disease, and yeah, I'm just trying to cut down on those those trans fats and cholesterol. So yeah, Fredericksburg, some cool little towns. Mason, Texas. There's a Fredericksburg, Virginia. Liberty Hill, Texas. Nice. Mason, Texas. Is that where the mason jar was invented? In Mason, Texas? I'm just kidding. Yeah, there's some weird places in probably every state. Kalamazoo, Michigan, Rancho Cucamonga, California, some weird weird names all over the US. Mm. So what's everyone has anyone so now that the prices of precious metals are going up, are you guys still buying or are you holding off for now? What are you guys doing as far as precious metals? Paris, Texas. Yeah, I heard of Paris, Texas. I heard of I know it's not pronounced this way. It's called Buda, Texas. It's like Buda Buddha or something like that. Buda, Texas. I think it's like a little east of Austin, actually. You delivered in Rancho Cucamonga the other day. Yeah. Buying still. I should do a poll. I could create a poll. Let's see. Let's see if we could do a little poll here. Uh yeah, I don't know. I've kind of put the brakes a little bit. I did buy some stuff on the weekend because I got a really good deal on that Carson City Morgan, but I'm trying to slow down a little bit because let's see if we got it. See if we could do this. See if we could start a poll going here. Buda, yeah, Buda, Texas. I don't know. Buda, Texas, Buda. And that's the same thing. So in New York City, we have a street. It's spelled Houston, and it's pronounced Housden. It's not pronounced Houston. It's pronounced Housden Street, okay? So if you come here and you see it spelled the same way as Houston, it is not Houston Street. It is Housden Street. In New Jersey, there's a city called Newark, Delaware. Not Newark, Delaware. Newark, New Jersey. But if you go to Delaware, it's called Newark. Okay, it's not Newark. It's Newark. So go figure. It's funny. Buda. Let's see that poll. Damn. Okay. Everyone's still buying at these prices. Nice. Nice. All right. That's good. That's good. I won some money betting on tennis and college football. Yeah, my friend, she's into tennis, not just because of the U.S. Open. Actually, the U.S. Open is like near me. It's not that far from where I live. Um, I what I'd like to do is I like to go in early August to see the tryouts because they're free, and you could actually see some world class tennis players, try to qualify for the U.S. Open, and those matches are free. And these are you could see some of the top players in the world. I went to a match one time, and it was like two of the top 50 players in the world. So yeah, it was really cool. You get to see that for free. So yeah. I haven't really been to the U.S. Open, but it is what it is. I'm not much of a tennis. I don't really follow tennis that much anyway. Trust me, I got corrected in school many times for mispronouncing Housden when I was in New York City. Nice. Fort Amsterdam. Never knew New York City started as a Dutch colony. Yeah, it did. It did. So basically, that whole area of Lower Manhattan, like around where the World Trade Center was a Dutch colony in the 15 and 1600s, and they built a wall to keep the British out. So that's why it's called Wall Street, and it's basically at or below sea level, that area. So that area was like, highly prone to flooding back then. But yeah, there basically was a wall on Wall Street. Um, so the British couldn't attack the Dutch controlled area, but eventually the British took over that area, and then eventually we became a sovereign country. But yeah, it's very interesting, the history. There's actually a Trinity Church down there from, I want to say, the 1500s, and it's like right across from where the World Trade Center is. Yeah, it's still there. Very old Gothic style church there, right across the street from the World Trade Center. And there's a lot of really there's a lot of really old buildings around there too. Neoclassical buildings from the 1800s, 1700s. There's Francis Tavern, which is where George Washington used to meet to have meetings. That place is still there. I've been there before. So yeah, there's just a ton of historic sites in Lower Manhattan, actually, that are still preserved to this day that you could visit. A lot of history down there. Hey, what's going on, Joe? Good to see you. In Texas, you can't visit Athens, Berlin, Vienna, Paris, Edinburgh, Florence, Geneva, Holland, Liverpool, London, Moscow, Naples, and Prague. Prague? Why do I want to go to? I should just go to Texas if I want to go to Prague, Czech. They got some good kolaches by you, Czech. Oh, you didn't think I knew what kolaches are? Hmm. There's something wrong with my glass. It looks empty. Oh, what is that? What is that supposed to mean? Oh, look at this. Look at this. I got a whole other little 375 milliliter Bundaberg right there. Ooh, I don't want to overdo it, man. I got work tomorrow, so I gotta kind of chill on the Bundy tonight. Yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to take it easy tonight. Just chilling like a villain. Mm. Oh, that's some good stuff. I don't know why they underproof it. Usually they like to overproof stuff, not underproof it. This is probably the weakest drink I have right now, at 37% alcohol. So I didn't want to. Well, I have the Goldschlager, but it's like, I think it's at least 40 or 45%. I mean, it tastes weak, but it's like it's pretty strong, that stuff. So yeah, it looks like everybody is buying. That's pretty cool. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep buying too. I'm not gonna stop just because the prices are going up. I mean, they might go down. Farrar, Texas has a population of 50. I'm across the street from my delivery, 4 a.m. Damn, transient. That sucks, man. You gotta camp out in LA like those people on the street, man. Shit. I hope you got that Tech 9 with you, man. I wouldn't want to be around there till 4 in the morning. Yeah, there's a lot of truck. There's actually, it's kind of, it's kind of a main stretch near me, and there's an area though where a lot of trucks park their cars. Uh, a lot of big rigs and stuff. They park their cars there overnight. There's actually like some motels and hotels where I live. Uh, so I guess they stay there. I don't really see them in their truck overnight. I mean, it's pretty safe over here. There's actually like they have kind of like the Department of Transportation. They have like a little office there. It's like kind of on the grass and stuff. But I mean, they work throughout the night there pretty much. So there's always someone around there at night. So it's pretty safe over there. But yeah, truck drivers, I usually just see they leave their truck there for the night and they probably just go to a hotel nearby, like uh, basically like 2 blocks away. So yeah, not that bad. I think I'll just try to get the vintage at generic prices if I can. If not, maybe some 90%. Yeah, absolutely, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas. That's definitely, the goal. I know a lot of places, especially a lot of the older proprietors who run the coin shops. A lot of them, they don't even know, like they don't add any real premium to vintage. A lot of them don't even know it. I mean, and even when they do know it, they still don't add it. I know a guy who he he charges a lot. He charges like $6 over spot, and it doesn't matter if it's vintage. It doesn't matter if it's 1 ounce, 10 ounce, 5 ounce, a kilo. He basically just rips people off for the most part. But if it's something that's vintage, that's really rare, then it's worth it. But it really depends who you go to. Like there's this guy I go to in the Diamond District, and he really gets annoyed with me because he really doesn't like to sell to me too much. I stopped buying silver from him pretty much, but I was getting a lot of vintage from him, like $3 over spot, and he doesn't really care. He just basically would sell me anything, whatever's in the bucket. He had even ASCs are like $3 over spot. I think those maybe he charges like 4 or 5, but still, it's relatively reasonable. So yeah, it really depends where you go. There's definitely some deals out there to be had. I know you got that Spokane silver bar, and that's a really nice rare vintage bar that I know you got for a really great deal, probably under spot by now. Over 200 in tolls. Damn. Yeah, that, and how many years ago was that transient? It's probably a lot more than that now. Yeah, New Jersey, you always got to make right turns in New Jersey. They love their right turns in New Jersey on the freeways. Freeway. Not freeway's not so free transient, right? Yeah. They charge I forgot what it is. I think it's like $18 now to come into Manhattan during rush hour. I think it's around $20 you got to pay, and they even charge that now to New York City residents. Before it was mostly New Jersey. Now it's everybody. If you go below 59th Street in Manhattan, you got to pay a toll, like a serious like amount of money, because they're trying to reduce congestion. So I think it's been effective. People just park their cars wherever, and then they just take a train or a bus into the city. So yeah, it's no joke. Hey, what's going on, OC? Good to see you. Finally, you made it. Yeah, I tried to start this a little bit earlier tonight, so I'm glad you're able to make it tonight. And the highway across Pennsylvania is a toll road. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they have a lot of toll roads there in Pennsylvania. All right, Mr. West Texas, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is an interesting state. I used to go camping there with my friends sometimes, either upstate New York or Pennsylvania, and it's very interesting state. That's all I could say. I'm gonna leave it at that. I think Raven Ivy actually just moved there. I don't know if she wants people knowing, but she she moved she moved there. She doesn't do videos on YouTube anymore. I see her sometimes. She's on Whatnot. She comes on, and she sells silver on was it Instagram? I'm not on Instagram, so she sells silver and gold on Instagram. So yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that. God bless Mr. and Mrs. West Texas. What coins are those? Hey, what's up? Was that QC panels? QC panels? This is that whole area is weird. Northeastern states. Yeah, I'd probably say the same thing if I went to California. QC panels. Yeah, no. Patnace. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. So this is a 50 pesos Mexican gold coin. This is a restrike from 1947. We got a American Gold Eagle. This is 1/2 ounce denomination. Type 2. And then we have a OC's favorite coin, a Krugerrand, 1 ounce. Mr. Paul Kruger, South Africa. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that, QC. Yes, I am very fortunate. Very fortunate. Hey, no tolls in Nevada. Hey, what's going on, Silver State? Good to see you. Man, I heard I don't know if how close I don't know if you're in Vegas or near Vegas. But I heard like tourism is kind of down there. It's like down like 8% or something. I was reading today. I think everything is overpriced there now. I mean, I went like maybe was it 2 3 years ago, and everything was was just so overpriced. Quebec, parlez-vous français? Comment allez-vous? they don't they don't particularly like Americans in Quebec, from my experience, QC. Mm, but it's all good. No, I don't speak French that well. I just know a few things in French. My dad knew fluent French, and my parents on their honeymoon. They went to Quebec for their honeymoon. They went to the Hotel Frontenac, so they didn't they didn't have a great experience there. Um, they actually met a priest there, and he was probably the nicest person they met there. So I don't know. That's just what they told me. So Vegas is always the first to get hit in recession. Yeah, I used to love to go to Vegas before the pandemic. I used to go. I mean, it's still relatively cheap to go there and to stay there, but you could used to be able to get a nice meal for like, $30. You get like all you could eat. You go to the Win, or you go to what's the other one? Just one of those buffets for like 30, 35 bucks, and now I don't even know, it's like 70, 75 hours at least, so it's just changed. They got rid of a lot of the older machines that were a little looser. I used to win a lot more, and then last time I went, I actually lost some money. I usually never lose when I go, but yeah, it's definitely changed. You missed the prime rib dinners, yeah. I bet those were really reasonably priced back in the day too. Very big history you have, and why they did not have a great time. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it was beautiful. It's beautiful there. They told me, but I don't know, because they were American. And they didn't like Americans for some reason in Quebec. Maybe because they were speaking English. Well, my dad knew French, but he spoke the French they speak in France, and I know there's a difference. It's a different dialect in Quebec. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, prices here are huge. We lost the cheap living style we had. Oh, so you're in Vegas too, QC? I'm guessing. Silver's at 41. Wow. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Joey? Good to see you. Good to see you. Used to have local perks. Those are gone. You got to pay to park now. It's all mega corporate. Exactly. Lost the Vegas way. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. It's it's definitely, a lot has changed in Vegas since I started going there back in the day. No, I swear we like Americans. I want to go to Nevada and New York, and I can assure you we like American. I collect coins from the U.S. Nice. Yeah, I'm not saying that about everybody. I mean, I don't know. I just haven't heard the best things from people who went there, and nothing. I have nothing against Quebec or Canada. I've been to Canada a few times, and I've had nothing but a good experience going to Canada. I've only been to Toronto though, so yeah. Yeah, come by here. I'm in New York. I'll take you to the famous Diamond District. And if I go up there, well, I don't eat meat, but I know you guys are famous for your poutine up there, so I'd love to go to Quebec someday. We are racist, I can say that. That's funny. If you come to Louisiana, they probably speak some French down there. Probably get by with some French down there in the U.S. That's about it. That's the only place you could probably speak French, and there's a significant number of people who speak French in Louisiana, New Orleans. Mm, the Big Easy. Yeah, I love Vegas. I used to love Vegas. I want to go back soon. I really want to go back, but it's a little difficult for me right now, but I'm hoping by maybe next year to go. Yeah, Quebec is beautiful, especially when the leaves start changing color soon in another month or so. Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful up there, I'm sure. Fries and brown gravy. Let's go. Yeah, Canadian poutine. Yeah, I did start my new job, OC. Yeah, I was just saying. Let me show you. I had some live training. They wanted me to go down to Virginia for training, but I didn't want to do that. So I did it remotely, and then I've just been doing this like at home training. And so I got to do training for my company that I work for, and I have to do training for uh, the client, and the client's actually a Canadian company. I can't name who it is, and look what they gave me at my job. Ooh, Give me a corporate card right there, Amex. So could spend a little bit, spend a little cash, give me a little stipends, I guess, if you want to call it. Yeah, I'd eat that stuff every day. Yeah, I'm sure they have really great food in Quebec. I know they have these like ice bars, and they serve like wine in like these ice glasses up there, like in the winter time. Yeah, it'd be a fun place to go. I'd love to go to Quebec someday. Hey, what's, what's going on, Stuart? Good to see you. Come to a coin show and hang out. I would love to stay at the Tuscany. That's your recommendation. I'm kind of, I don't know. You're gonna laugh at me when I say this, but I like to stay at the Strat because it's kind of like halfway between the Strip and downtown, and that's pretty much why I like to stay there for the convenience. I've stood at other places. I've stood on the Strip, but I haven't really stood in downtown. But yeah, that's where I usually like to stay. It's pretty cheap there too, so I'm cool with that. Coin shows at the Tuscany. Okay, okay. I mean, I pretty much just take the monorail or Uber when I'm there, so it's pretty easy to get around Vegas. Tuscany is where the show is, and it's cheaper. Not really for the Strip. Strat is nice. Yeah, the Strat, they renovated it recently. The last like few. I'm sure it's probably been done already for a couple of years, but they started renovating it. Like I remember back even I think before COVID or right around when COVID hit, they started renovating the Strat. So it's not too bad. I don't know if I've ever had poutine. I've had cheese fries before, but I've never had. I don't think I've ever had poutine when I used to eat meat. Yeah, Tuscany. I have to remember that. I remember I stood at. I don't know if it was the Strat. It might have been the Strat. I stood at some hotel, or I was at some hotel just gambling, and they had a conference. I belong to some organization, and they had a conference for that organization. And I thought about going, but I'm like, I'm on vacation, I don't give a shit about getting some credit for the certification I have. I'm just when I'm on vacation, I don't like to do anything. I just like to relax. I don't like to think about work or anything else pretty much. I love poutine. We gotta make it a thing here too. I don't know why it isn't a thing here. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really. I would think maybe up in like Wisconsin or Minnesota or Illinois, somewhere up north near Canada, maybe it'd be popular. But yeah, it's really hard to find it here. Surprisingly, we don't we don't really have too many too many Canadian foods here, and I know now Canada is a lot of. I was just reading today, a lot of Canadians are not coming to the U.S. They're basically protesting the U.S. and I know the Seattle area. There was the baseball game between the Blue Jays and the Mariners. Like a lot of the Canadians didn't come because they're basically protesting the U.S. So tourism is way down in a lot of these border towns in the U.S. A lot of the Canadian tourists are not coming to the U.S. Unfortunately. Hey, what's going on, Jerry? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, Canadians are not buying American alcohol anymore. So I'm drinking Australian alcohol. Mm. But yeah, I love Canada. Canada is so clean. The air is so good quality. Even in Toronto, it's so much cleaner than I'm used to. Canadian. And what is that? Real Canadian bacon. Our stuff is just ham. If on pizza we call it Canadian bacon. Yeah, yeah. Florida's too crowded. Canadians, please stay home. No, there was a, I don't know if he's still here. I gotta go, but I like you American guys, and I wish food truck, wish you good luck. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. Au revoir, QC. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just chilling tonight. You know. Merci beaucoup. Bonne chance dans tes projects. Okay, I understood like half of that, so appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. I know Spanish more than I know French, so I, yeah. So what's everyone up to tonight? What's going on? Anyone been buying anything interesting lately as far as precious metals? Hey, what's going on, Vegas? We're just talking about Vegas. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Take care, Vegas. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you stopping by. I hate to complain, but can you get closer to your microphone? Is that better, Jerry? Can you hear me now? Is that too loud? You might want to turn up your volume a little bit. Sorry. I'll try to stay a little closer to the microphone. I hope that helps. Been on the 5 ounce bar kick last month or so. Yeah, I really love 5 ounce bars. They're my favorite size to stack, honestly. It's hard for me because I mostly like vintage. I sold most of my modern silver this year already. I've sold probably over 350 ounces of silver this year and mostly converted that to gold. So, oh, okay, okay. No, it's cool, Jerry. I'm trying to stay closer to my phone, so hopefully you could hear me a little bit better. So, I was just joking with you before, so it's all good. Um, yeah, I'm just trying to. I guess I'll just turn my computer so it's a little closer to me here. Okay, that's good. Yeah, the 5 ounce bars are really a great size. I love 5 ounce bars. I can't get enough 5 ounce bars, honestly. I bought a few last year from the flea market, some vintage ones. I bought an Academy. I think that was a 5 ounce class. Um, I bought a few of them. I don't exactly remember. My first my first vintage bars were two 5 ounce Engelhard sequentially numbered poured bars. That's basically what got me started on vintage. I just love vintage poured bars. Those are my favorite. Yeah, and 5 ounces definitely. I guess because of my first two vintage bars were 5 ounce. I guess that's why they're my favorite size. 10 ounce bars are good too. I actually do have a 10 ounce bar. You know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna show you guys. I really don't care anymore. Here we go. We got an Ohio Precious Metals bar here. So I was gonna show this in a video. Hey, what's going on, ordinary man? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, so yeah, Ohio Precious Metals. This is the famous mushroom bar. So this was made probably in the early to mid 80s, and they basically used recycled silver, so that's why they have this recycled logo. And the site of the Ohio Precious Metals factory actually used to be where they had mushrooms. So that's they have like an homage to the history of the mushroom production on the site. So yeah, this is a really nice, cool bar. I have actually I traded this with a community member. So a guy in New York City sold me my first ever vintage Engelhard bar that got me started. That's pretty cool, Jerry. That wasn't me though, was it? I don't think it was me. But I basically got started. I want to say maybe in 2021. I had been watching. I think I just stumbled upon Scully's channel. I used to watch him like all the time, and I pretty much watched like almost all his vintage bar videos, and I watched it multiple times, and it kind of got me into wanting to learn more about vintage. So, I kind of got familiar with the common companies like Engelhard and Silvertown and Johnson Mathey. So that kind of got the bug in me to want to start to collect vintage. And I was on a forum, and this guy was offering these sequentially numbered Engelhards among other other vintage bars. One which is extremely expensive, and I passed up on it at a really great deal. I'm still kicking myself. But I was able to get, I thought, the best two bars at the time. So the poured 5 ounce Engelhard bars, those are my two uh, first vintage bars, and that's basically how I got started stacking vintage. Basically, from watching Scully, he kind of got me into vintage bars. Yeah. Yes, sir. You the man. Nice bar. Yeah, thank you, OC. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice bar. They eventually merged with Ella Metal in 2012, and then Ella Metal got caught doing some shady stuff. I think around 20, I want to say 2018. So I don't know. They kind of went bankrupt, but I think they were still. I think they were still producing bars even to this day. I think they're still producing. I'm not 100% sure about Elemental, but yeah, there was some money laundering stuff going on with them a few years back. Yeah, Mailman AG had a legit collection. He sure did. I mean, I never really asked him. I probably should have asked him. He used to get these rare bars, and a lot of times he would just get them at melt, or like maybe a little bit above melt. You get these Bunker Hill bars, these crazy rare, like 100 mintage Johnson Mathey or Engelhard bars. He just, I mean, he probably had the most insane collection. Like he only had rare bars pretty much for the most part, and I don't know how he was able to get them. Honestly, he just he said sometimes he said I'd just go into the coin shop and the guy didn't know what he had, and I would just buy it at spot or a little bit over spot. So he was just extremely lucky with the vintage bars, and he was a retired mailman, and he basically just sold his collection. I think he kept a few of them, and then he did a video where he just kept throwing like 1 ounce American Gold Eagles on the table. And he must have had like at least 20 of those things he traded for his collection. He sold it to one person. So he basically did that for his daughter. He basically, wanted to leave her something easy to sell. So he basically just like converted it all to gold. And yeah, I'm really happy for him. But it would have been nice if he offers some of that stuff to some community members. But yeah, he had an amazing collection of bars. I wish he didn't take down those videos. He still has a channel, Skull Stacks, but I think he took down pretty much all his precious metal videos, so you can't really see them. So really sucks, but he was like the king of vintage. I mean, he, he made Dub C's collection look like I don't know what to say, but Scully definitely had the best collection, hands down, bar none. Yeah, Scully, Skull Stacks. I don't know. Same thing. His original channel I think was called Mailman or something, and then he changed it to Scully and then Skull Stacks or something like that. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, he still makes a video from time to time to let people know that he's still alive. Mm. But yeah, it's crazy. The price of silver, 41 an ounce, man. Shit, crazy. Gold's at what, 3,500 almost. He sent you a package that arrived postal due. Oh my god. That's too much, man. Damn. Him of all people. Him of all people. Wow. You can't hate the guy though for doing that. He knew what he was doing. Yeah. I miss Scully. I know he's retired now and he's just enjoying life, but I miss his silver collection, his silver stack. I miss him in general too, just making videos. I bet. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if I should mention it. Ordinary Man. I was in Average Joe's live stream tonight, and who was it? Littlefoot was like, "Oh, people should do videos where they try to trade silver for services or something." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I think I know Ordinary Man does those videos, right?" And then Average Joe's like, "Yeah, I know Ordinary Man saw my video and he copied me or something." He's like, he copied my idea or something. So I don't know. That's what he said in the live stream tonight. So, but yeah, it's cool. I like your videos. In case you guys don't know, Ordinary Man does videos. He tries to pay in silver. Like he'll go out to eat and he'll try to give like the waiter, the waitress, like silver to cover the meal if they pay for his meal instead. So like he'll order something for like, let's say $50, and then he'll give them like $100 in silver, and most of the time they don't take the silver. Yeah, okay, yeah. He said you did. Hey, what's going on? S2G. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, STG, SGT, S2G gets a little confusing sometimes. So yeah, I'd like to try to do that, go somewhere, try to pay in silver, see what happens. Well, you could probably do that in Florida now because precious metals are legal tender in Florida now, so you might have better luck in Florida. What's going on, Georgie? You back from Japan yet? I know you told me you were going to Japan, so that's pretty cool. I'd love to go to Japan someday. Mm. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Oh, look what I got, Georgie. This might look familiar to you. I took it out of the, I had it in a Quadrum capsule. I took it out. I put it in a airtight. I prefer airtights. I hope you don't mind. Nice, nice. Yeah. I bet you got some more yen to add to your collection. Probably see that in a video, upcoming video. Nice. Nice. Yeah, hey, what's going on, Becky? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, you got Goldback vending machines in Florida. That's pretty cool, Jeff. I know Vegas, not Vegas, Liberty Bleeds Silver actually did a live stream a while back, and he also goes to a Goldback vending machine. So I've actually seen it before, but that's pretty cool. I'm sure. I guess the prices get updated. I don't know how often they get updated. They probably have some satellite or something, some cell reception where they are getting the live updated prices of gold, and I'm sure they update the prices accordingly live. So, yeah, Average Joe does tips. I thought he offers either a Morgan or a Peace Dollar as tip or $20 bill. They always take the fiat. I gotta watch Ordinary Man videos. They are fun. Yeah, definitely check Ordinary Man's site out if you wanna, drop your link to your channel. Definitely check him out. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Jeff already. You'll see some raunchy comedy on his channel. That's for sure. Yeah, nice. No, I don't mind. Coin's still looking good. Yeah, I try. Interesting story about your AGE. Bought from New York City, traveled to Singapore, then traveled back to New York. A well-traveled AGE. Nice, nice. That is awesome. Yeah, I traded this when I met up with Sentu Georgie when he came to New York City one time. I gave him two 1987 1/4 ounce Singapore Year of the Rabbit lunar coins, gold coins that I actually got from bullion exchanges. So it was very generous of Georgie to give me this. I thought I actually got the better deal, so I really appreciate that, Georgie. I'll never forget that. Thank you. Those of you who are not subscribed to Sentu Georgie, he does some amazing editing on his videos, really a master at editing. I highly recommend you check out Sentu Georgie's channel. He is based, excuse me, he's based in Singapore, and he does really a wide variety of topics. He does silver, gold, vintage, modern, all different types of coins and bullion on his channel. He's always doing something. You never know what to expect on his channel. Whoops. But good thing it's in the capsule. Yeah, check out Sentu Georgie. If you haven't checked out his channel, guys, you won't be sorry. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Rebecca, that's your name, Becky. Oh, Becky, Rebecca. Yeah, that makes sense. I never real, I never realized that. I know Fish calls you Aunt Laura, so I'm like, why does he call you Aunt Laura? Is that? I mean, I don't want to go get too personal. Yeah, my pleasure, Sentu Georgie. My pleasure. I never realized that. Rebecca, Becky. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, what's going on, Ras Bobo? Good to see you. Don't often see you in here, so I'm gonna have to make you a moderator because I haven't. I know you. I know you're part of the community here, so. Yeah, Georgie has an awesome collection of different coins from around the world, and he's probably one of the only channels that I've actually seen stamp content. So if you're into stamps, he also does some videos once in a while on stamps. So yeah, just a ton of different topics. Yeah. All those kooks. Yeah, he has an amazing kookaburra collection too. I have all the kookaburras and a couple of the Privy Mark ones, but I think Georgie has like a ton of different Privy Mark ones. He has like this whole Privy Mark set. I mean, he just has a ton of Kookaburra coins. I don't think anyone has a better Kookaburra collection than he does. Honestly, I haven't seen it on YouTube. So yeah, I'm just chilling tonight. Got some training to do for work tomorrow, but it's a pretty chill day. So I there's no really set schedule for me, you know. So I gotta wait till October, unfortunately, to really start my job. So I'm just in training mode right now. So hoping I don't have to do any travel for my job, but I might have to. Let me show you. I don't think Georgie. I don't think you saw this. I shouldn't. I probably shouldn't be flashing this around too much. But yeah, my company gave me a Atmex card, corporate card. Gave me a little stipends to spend, so got a little little bonus there I can spend. So yeah, stamps, pins, coins, precious metals, travels, hotels, TV series intros, movie clips. That's you pretty much covered the whole gamut of what you do. You haven't done too many hotels lately, man. You should do some hotels. I'm sure those hotels in Japan are pretty nice. All right, everyone. One more shot of Sailor Jerry, and I gotta turn in. All right, Ordinary Man. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Guys, check out Ordinary Man if you haven't done so already. Make some awesome content. Yeah, my treat, right? Yeah. No, I don't know if I could use it. Well, I gotta check the rules. But yeah, they gave me it's like a little bonus, and I could spend it on a lot of different things. People were talking about buying like a PlayStation with it, a Switch 2. I don't know. I'm gonna buy something practical. I'm gonna buy a new office chair and some different things. So something more practical that I use every day for work mostly. So yeah, I'm probably gonna sign up for a gym membership with that also. So yeah, I gotta lose some weight. I'm sure that'll help with my physical health because it's been really bad this past year. I've been wearing myself thin, so yeah, I gotta get back in shape. That's for sure. So what's everyone up to? What has everyone been buying lately? I know I've asked a little bit before. Just kind of curious for the new people who came into the room, if you guys are still buying because of the high prices, and what you guys are picking up right now. I haven't really been getting too much. I showed this tonight. I didn't wanna didn't wanna show that, but I don't care anymore. Um, I did show something last night that I picked up. I don't know where it is right now. Oh, here it is. I guess I could show it. I don't know if Ordinary Man's gonna still be here to see it, but basically I picked. We could get this off of here for now. I basically went to the flea market this weekend after a few weeks because I was sick. I'm still a little sick. Actually, getting sick. I'm getting sick again, I think. And I got this GSA Morgan. So got that's awesome, Becky. Congratulations on that. I appreciate. It's really great. That's really great you're able to accomplish that. Just got the new 2026 Perth Mint horse. Wow. That is awesome. That is awesome, Georgie. Congratulations, because that just came out when today. I don't know how you're able to get that. You must have ordered that online or got it through LPM or someone. I'm guessing LPM got it. So that's really awesome. I've been having FG Stacker make me custom silver pours. FG does some amazing work, amazing pours. I know he did a pour for Sentu Georgie. He poured his channel logo with like a toning on it, like a rainbow toning. It looks really nice. It looks really a lot like his channel logo. He did an amazing job. He really is very talented, FG, with his pours. I should really request him to do one for maybe my channel logo. I'd love to do that. It's not going to be cheap now with the price of silver the way it is, but yeah, I definitely would love to do that. So yeah, I went to the flea market over the weekend, and I don't know if you could hear that outside. And I got this Carson City Morgan, GSA Morgan. I thought this one looked in the best condition. He had a few of them, 1882, 83, and 84. I'd probably say this is in probably about a 62, 63 condition. Might have some die cracks, as Jerry Parker mentioned last night. I don't know what that is. Probably die cracks, but could be some type of VAM. might need to get this thing graded before I sell or trade it. So yeah, it looks pretty good, pretty nice. That's good to know, Becky. I'm definitely gonna have to. I keep saying I'm gonna reach out, but I definitely really have to reach out to him soon before the price goes up anymore. Yeah. So yeah, I got another Carson City Morgan. I sold my last GSA Morgan, and had a couple others. I sold most of my Morgans actually. So probably gonna sell this one too. If anyone's interested, let me know. Send me an email, and maybe we could work something out. Wow, $7 over spot. That is awesome. That is a really great deal. Video tomorrow will explain everything. Guys, make my tomorrow video go viral, please. All right, I'll try. I'll try, Georgie. I'll try to shout it out. So we'll see what it's about. As long as it's good, I'll do it. Just send it to me. All right, Jerry, I'll send it to you, but you gotta pay me. I'm not, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna give it to you for free. Maybe if I do a giveaway, if I do like a 2,000 subscriber giveaway, maybe I'll give it away. I don't know. I doubt I'll get to 2K anytime soon. My viewership has been severely compromised, to say the least. Severely uh, low. I know I haven't been putting out much content, but even before that, yeah, it's been pretty low. So I don't know. Kind of kind of making me think I don't want to do videos anymore. Maybe I'll just do some live streams here and there. That is true. Everything has a price, Jeff. That is true. By the way, I like the sunflower and bee metal. Yeah, it's beautiful. The gold sunflower that the mint came out with. It's actually a really nice design. But, you know, I'm just tired of the US Mint. They're just way overpriced. They're just taking advantage of people, and I really don't appreciate that. I'm just done with the US Mint. They got all these I was saying the other night, they got all these privy marks now, they got the Army, the Navy, the Marines, they got the Star Privy Mark, they got the American Eagle, they got the laser etched privy, There's probably a few other ones I'm forgetting that they just came out with this year. So they're just really taking advantage of people by charging like $110 with shipping for 1 ounce American Silver Eagle just because it has that pretty mark. And then and then people are buying it for 110 and then they're selling it for $200. You know, the I just I can't I just can't do that. You know, I wouldn't feel right doing that. I've done something like that. I've resold reverse proof Morgans and peace dollars and stuff like that, but I don't even think I made that much money. I mean, I maybe $50 or something. I mean, yeah, okay, I get it, but I honestly think if you just wait a year or two, the price will come down on these things. I don't think if you look at the historic prices of US commemoratives, especially gold commemoratives, I think in the long run they're actually going to go down in value as far as collectible value. It's going to go down. Yeah, the overall spot price is going to go up, but the collectability price is going to go down. So you're probably going to be able to get that sunflower, let's say 5 years from now, it's probably going to be at spot. So that's just if you look at if prior U.S. commemoratives are any indication of current and future commemoratives, that's probably what's going to happen to them. Unfortunately, they're going to fall out of favor. So I don't think it's a good coin to buy for a long-term investment. Personally, that's just my opinion, based on past sales of U.S. commemorative coins. But you never know. There are still a few that do go up in value, numismatic value. So you never know what's going to happen. I'll break out my loop and certify it for you. You're gonna have your own. You're gonna have your own grading service like CAC or PCGS or NGC. I actually got this really nice loop that I think it's, I don't know, sanctioned country Belarus, but Belomo it's called. It's supposed to be one of the better loops. I don't know if that's gonna really. Oh yeah, that kind of see that a little bit. Oh man, the lighting's not terrible. It's just this, the loop. There's not enough light on it, so yeah, I don't know. I looked at it under the loop, and I think it's a solid 62 minimum, probably 62 or 63, depending on how happy the graders are that day. So yeah, yeah, I don't know. My views have been down for 4 years. So uh, it's not just now, it's the last 4 years. I'm not monetized. I did come close once to being monetized, but yeah, I've never been there. I don't really care. Honestly, I'm not doing this to get monetized. I would have done things much differently if I was, I could have just been showing a ton of gold every week, talking about my gold like some people do. I'm not gonna name names, my vintage or my gold. No, I don't want to do. I don't want to do that. But yeah, I could have gotten monetized if I had really wanted to. But it's just a little disheartening lately. I don't get too many view hours in general anymore. I know there's a lot more channels, and it has to do with the algorithm as well. I get it, but I don't care if I became monetized. I would just give away whatever I made after taxes. I just take out a certain portion for taxes, and I just like do gauze pretty much whenever, like every month or every whatever time period I would get the funds. So yeah, yeah, that's why. Yeah, I don't get as many watch hours now though as I used to. We all talk about your gold. That's kind, Becky, of you to say. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I just. I don't know. I just don't really. I mean, I like showing off a little gold here and there, but I'm not gonna show like a ton of gold just laying out in a video, just for the sake of it, just I don't know. I just don't really. I like to show it, but I don't like to show it off, if that makes sense. I like to talk a little bit about the history of it, but like this coin here, 50 pesos. They started making in 1921. The 1821 to 1921 was the 100 year of Mexican independence. So they started making the 50 pesos in 1921. Coin is 37.1 or 2 millimeters in diameter, a little bit over 1.2 troy ounces of gold. Yeah, I don't know. I just know some basic facts about this coin. This design was actually developed in the 1830s, and it was not used on Mexican coins for a long time, for probably up until around this time. Was it 1830s or 1730s or 1630s? I think the design is kind of old, um, and they didn't really use it on Mexican coins up until the early 20th century. That eagle design, the snake in its mouth. 2.83 billion subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, no, they don't make it easy at all. It used to be, well, they did make it easier. It used to be 4,000 watch hours, and now it's 3,000 watch hours. And I was basically within like 100 watch hours, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't. If I would have done a few live streams, I probably would have been monetized by now, but not something I really care about. I've seen GD Saving the Past, and he shows how much money he makes every year, and it's actually a loss for him because he spends money on equipment to edit the videos and for lighting and all this other stuff behind the scenes, and he's actually losing money. So it wouldn't pay for me. You know, what I focus on is very niche. I focus on gold, and most people in this community focus on silver or other precious metals or coins. So it doesn't help me that I focus mostly on gold, where most people focus on silver. So yeah, that's I also have that working against me. I got an 1896 Mexican silver 8 reals. That's really cool. That is awesome, Becky. I'd love to see that. I don't know if you did a video on that. I do have some reals from the Concepcion. It was I guess it was a Spanish ship that sunk in the Dominican Republic. I think it was like from 1658, and I don't have the 8 reals. I think I have the 2 and the 4 reals, but the 8 reals is missing. So I should probably do a video on that sometime. Um, yeah, it'd be cool. It was my dad. He actually bought that in an auction a while back. So yeah, not yet. That's cool. Yeah, you should definitely show that off. That's pretty cool. I know a lot of people like shipwreck coins and Spanish treasure and stuff like that. So yeah, that'd be a cool video for sure. Tomorrow's gonna get hot in California. It will get into the hundreds. Yeah, it's probably only gonna be about 78 here. Starting to get a little cooler here now. Hasn't really been above 80 for the past week or two, so it's starting to get a little cooler now. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, definitely would be a cool video to make, Becky. I definitely am gonna have to possibly make it. I don't know if I want to make videos anymore though. That's the thing. So I'm I'm deciding. I'm leaning towards not making videos anymore because you know I'm getting I'm getting some videos, I'm getting like 2 hours of viewership. So I'm like, is the juice really worth the squeeze? I'm not getting like 2 hours a day and people watching my videos. And meanwhile, I see Austrian Stacker, he's getting like 3,000 view hours in one day, and that's more than I get in a year. So it kind of it kind of is a little bit disheartening when I see it like from that perspective. I don't really do it just for the view hours. I have some subscribers, I have people who follow my channel, who watch it, who enjoy my content, but I don't know. It's just like in the big scheme of things, I don't know if it's really worth it for me to continue to make videos if I'm not really getting too many people watching. So, what do you think about the new Engleharts? Oh my God, that's everyone's talking about that new Engleharts. Yeah, I think they should have left the past alone. It's like when you watch a movie that they made like 30 years ago and they remake it, and it's just not the same, man. It's nowhere near as good as the original. So that's kind of how I feel about the Engelhard 3 ounce bars and the Prospectors. I think they should have just left it in the past. I don't think they should have tried to capitalize on it and remake those things. They're selling the 3 ounce one for $200 at Atmex, and they're selling the Prospector. I don't remember how much it was last time I saw it. It probably went up already because of the price of silver going up. So yeah, I won't be getting any 2025 retro Engelhard bars or rounds or anything of that nature. I think they should. I never think they. I shouldn't. I think they shouldn't have done it. And they also remade the MTB Liberty 1986 bars as well. They made the sets of those in the, I think it was 1, 5, and 10 ounce bars. So, Silver Bar Stacker was mentioning those as well that they remade. Unfortunately, I don't know if you heard about that, Georgie. So yeah, the MTB bars and the Engelhard bars and rounds, they should never have remade it. It's just a money grab, honestly. Hey Lane, good to see you back. Welcome back. All right, Becky, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Take care. Have a good night. I'm probably going to end my stream pretty soon anyway. Yeah. So what do people think about the new Engelhard bars, that they're making? Did you guys see them? So if you go to Atmex's website, or if you go to eBay and you type in, I don't know what the hell it is, like you could type in new 3 ounce Engelhard bar or 2025 Engelhard Prospector, and you could see them. I think it's a bad move, guys. I'm just, like I said, I'm just completely against them. They should have left it in the past. So that's just my opinion. Damn, I got a fly here. I'm trying to kill this damn fly. Uh, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. What's your opinion, Georgie? I'm kind of curious. I kind of like the gold Engelhard bar. I think they made a 1/10 ounce Engelhard gold round also. Okay, man, I'm gonna go now. All right, take care, Lane. Have a good night, or wherever you are. Take care. I think they made a 1/10 ounce Engelhard round too, right? From what I heard, I didn't see it though yet. I'm trying to Google it. So I don't know. That's what I heard. Oh, here it is. Revived Engelhard Prospector round. Oh God. So it's basically, so Engelhard in the 70s actually made some gold Prospector rounds. They might have made them in the 80s too, but I know the ones from the 70s. And I put I don't know, I dropped the link in the chat. You guys can see the brand new 2025 Engelhard Prospector that's going for about $400 right now USD. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy that. I don't think these are gonna be as collectible as the originals. It's just not for me. Sorry. I'd rather just have the original. I have the original 3 ounce bar, and I'm gonna stick with that. I don't need a retro bar. uh, it's getting late. I'm gonna call it quits in a few minutes, I think. So yeah, that's sorry to hear that, Joe. I hope you get better soon. I really do. I do pray for you sometimes to get better, so I hope you get better. I'd like to get about four of the prospector just in case they flop now, become valuable down the road. Yeah, that is possible, Jerry. I'm not saying, yeah, I mean, go for it, man. I wouldn't, but I mean, it's definitely possible they might be valuable somewhere down the line. A lot of times that does happen with certain coins or, rounds or bars. When they come out, they're kind of a flop, and then um, they kind of go up in value, like the gold. What is that called? The bucking Bronco coin, the gold one. When that came out, those they could not sell those from the U.S. Mint. It did sell out after maybe about 3 weeks or a month, but they couldn't sell them, like they weren't selling. And when they finally did, I almost bought one, but I'm like, I don't think I should buy that coin. I don't really see it being that popular. And they sold out, and then I was kind of thinking about getting it. Someone on a forum offered it to me at the issue price because they wanted to get rid of it. They were afraid because the prices that they were going for were significantly below the issue price on the secondary market. And then like a year later, that coin is what, like $10,000 now. So you really never know. Unfortunately, the original issue price was what, 2,500, and now and it was like a year ago it was like 10,000. I think it came down a little bit. I think it's like 8,500 now. So yeah, it's crazy. You never know what coins are gonna do. That's the thing. Even these modern coins from the U.S. Mint, you really never know what they're gonna do. But my thing. Okay, good show. I'll see everyone next time. All right, take care, Jeff. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Norfed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Norfed because I mean, I'm even this year I was getting those things at, around spot. I don't know about Norfed if they have any real collectible value. I don't I are they valuable now, Norfed? Because if they are, I know a guy that sells them for like $3 over spot. So I don't know if they're that valuable. Um, I actually do know a guy who has some vintage 5 gram gold Engelhard bars that he's selling significantly below what they're going for now. So when I do get some money, I'm probably gonna buy those and probably maybe try to sell one of them to the community for a really great price. Make a little bit of money, but also try to help some people out in the community. So yeah. Silver spot is at 40 an ounce right now. It's crazy. Yeah, yeah, it is crazy considering where we were last year in the like the low to mid 20s. It is kind of crazy that it has gone up that much, as well as gold being near 3,500 an ounce. That's crazy. So how much do I have here? This is like 2.2. This is 2.7 ounces of gold. So how much is that worth? 2.7 times 3,500. 9,450 just in spot right here. That's not even including any premium on them, which the AGE definitely has a premium. These two probably don't have any. Maybe this one has a little bit. Someone would pay, but I got it for spot, so crazy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. I think I'm gonna head out. I appreciated everyone stopping by tonight. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and those of you who have been in here for a while now. Just want to wish everyone a great night or a good afternoon or day wherever you are in the world. Thank you all so much. Please like, subscribe, and as always, stack that gold.